And then I can, whoop, more people coming. They're coming. And I'm going to get the recording. Well, the recording's going, but I'm going to pull up the PowerPoint too. Almost. I need to shrink this just a little so that I can see you all.
That's adorable.
That's my baby from the Dominican Republic and a few of our chickens.
We love it. That's too cute.
Your dog and your chickens look so cute.
Well, this is Honey, and she's going to be the star of the show today. She's quite an elderly dog now. She's about 10 or 11. I mean, she's got a lot of life in her yet. She's not ready to leave or anything, but she has some major health issues. And I've actually used some of our supplements with her gut issues. But I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, Kathy. I saw there was a couple others joined, but I don't see them. Let me just make sure that they're in. Oh, yep, Haywoods are here too. There you are, Debbie and Jeff. Welcome. Okay, so Sherry, can I make you co-host? So that if anyone comes in and I don't get a notification, will you be able to open the room for them? She might be on the phone. Well, we'll just proceed for now.
Sorry, I thought I was unmuted. Yes, absolutely. I was steadily talking to you.
Okay. All righty. Yep, a couple more coming in. Hang on. We'll get started in just a minute. We'll let these ones get in too.
Go ahead and make me co-host and I'll let them in while you're teaching.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Are you able to see the screen, the full screen, or?
We can see the full
dogs
screen.
and chickens.
Okay, so you pretty much see it.
Mhm.
Okay, so what we're gonna get started with tonight is we're gonna talk about essential oils and using them with pets. Most of you are already familiar with the oils. You know that they're certified pure, tested grade oils. They're tested multiple times, I think 54 different times. But we're going to go over some special tips for usage with dogs as well as usage tips for cats. We're also going to cover safety with essential oils for pets, the dilution rates, because it is totally different than you would do for people or even babies. And we're going to share some recipes and blends that you can make at home. So you might want to get your camera ready so that you can either do a screenshot or take a snapshot, or if you know how to do if you're on a computer, do a snip screen. And if you need any help with that, I'll try to walk you through it. No promises though, but if you need them, I can always send them off to you. I need to clear some of my boxes up though.
Mary, I'm just checking that you made the right person the co-host.
Okay.
Double check it.
Sherry, are you my co-host? Oh, nope. I see Cheryl Lynn. It must have clicked Cheryl Lynn. That was probably right as she was coming in.
Oh, oops.
Okay, it's me now.
Okay, well, Cheryl Lynn too, but you guys, you both were covered. So if you do see anyone, let them in.
Okay, no problem. Shirley got your back too, so I
That's right.
wasn't too worried.
That's the nice thing about our team. We work as a team. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And why is my screen not working? I need to just use my own Zoom. I'm more familiar with it. Okay. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about essential oil safety for pets. Always, number one thing is we're going to do is we're going to dilute, and always for topical use. You're going to watch your pet's behavior. What you may do is take your oil, open it with your pet around you, and see what their reaction is. I did this with a bottle of, I think it was tea tree, and my cat left the room. I mean, I just kind of waved it in front of her nose, and she was like, and booked out of the room. Lavender, though, on the other hand, she did not have an issue with. She stuck around. Okay. So again, always observe their behavior when you're using the oils for the first time. You don't want to use them, just like with humans, not near their eyes, their ears, their nose, or genitals. And you know that animals are going to lick themselves. So you want to just be cautious of the types of oils that we use. You want to make sure that, just like for us, if it's something we're going to ingest, that it does have that supplemental facts on it so that it's not going to harm them. So anytime you use oils around animals, you're going to use caution, especially if they're pregnant, nursing, or very young, or even very small. You're going to take it into consideration, their weight. And I'm actually going to show you a page that you can screenshot that will have the directions for dilution for weight. So that will help you be able to not overdose, just like medications. You're not going to want to use certain oils topically on your pet. If they're on certain medications, or if it's a dermal patch, you won't want to mix them. So we're only going to, anything that I say in this video or in this presentation is purely about our CPTG oils, no others like from other companies, because we can't guarantee that they're safe. So keep that in mind. So when we introduce oils to our pet, like I said a little bit ago, you're going to be cautious, have much better sense of smell than humans do. So we want to be real cautious with them as they're smelling. You're going to rub 1 drop of essential oils between your hands, invite your pet to smell the aroma. What I did was open the bottle and, just like if I was the cat, just went by like that. Now I smell that as it goes by my nose. She did too, and she left, not with the lavender, but she did leave with the tea tree. So observe how they respond. If they leave, they don't like that smell. They're not going to enjoy it. So if they turn away, sneeze, rub their nose or face on the floor, then you're probably going to want to use a different oil or dilute that oil even more so than you already have. So remember, each animal, just like a human, is an individual, and they may be more or less sensitive to other oils. So certain oils they're going to like, certain they're not going to. So start out with your oils in a more diluted form when you're introducing them to them the first time, and when you're going to use them topically. I do use oils topically on our dog. She gets very paranoid when it's stormy outside or we're out in the country. So people do shoot guns out here, target practice and stuff like that, as well as fireworks seem to be a big deal here in this neighborhood of probably less than 12 houses. And I think maybe all but 2 or 3 don't shoot off fireworks. So it was quite loud on the 4th. But over the last couple of years, we've been using lavender on Bella, our little other Chihuahua mix. And we just roll it down her spine in a roller bottle, like the lavender touch, roll it down her spine. And It doesn't make her not be afraid, but she isn't anxious anymore. She's not doing that whole Chihuahua shake and just to the point where she's making herself sick. She will be very happy and calm, just resting in my lap. I don't have to lock her up. Although one time storms were so bad and she went through Hurricane Michael with my father and it was not a good scene. And I think a lot of her issues basically are from the storm, but I have actually taken some lavender and put it into a veggie cap and given her lavender internally. Only one time, I think it was during Hurricane Sally when things were getting a little bit crazy here. And she was fine, not a lot. And I did dilute it. It was like a quarter of a drop along with fractionated coconut oil, and got it down her throat, rubbing her throat the way you give a dog a pill. And it helped. She needed it internally that day. So again, start out with less than you think that they're actually going to need. Dilute more. The top 5 oils for dogs. TerraShield, which we all know TerraShield comes in the spray form now. This is a really good thing for the dogs. You can actually just a little spray in your hand and rub it down their back, or you can put it on their pads. Digest Zen is good for any sensitive or stomach issues. Our other dog, Honey, the one you saw with the chickens, she has a disorder called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, where her pancreas basically is going through a slow death. In about 2 years ago, we almost lost her to this because we didn't know what it was. She only weighs 8 pounds, but she lost 4 of it and couldn't walk. But oils have helped her, as well as Terrazyme. And now she's actually, what I do is, I don't use Terrazyme unless she's in the middle of a flare, but there, with her particular problem that she has, pork enzymes are best for her. So we purchase a special enzyme because pork-based is best for animals. And she's fine. She can now go up and down the steps with no issue. She runs at 50 miles an hour, keeping up with the other dog, chasing chickens, chasing the other dogs in the neighborhood. You wouldn't know anything was wrong with her. But it's day by day, and we take it day by day, and she's doing very well. On Guard is for immunity support, the same with us as it is in dogs. Again, just lower dosage, and we're getting to the amounts. Lavender is calming. It also is good for sensitive skin. And if your dog or your cat has separation anxiety, this is a real good one. Bella did have separation anxiety, but she hasn't had that at all since we've been doing lavender. Aroma Touch is good for achy bones. As our pets age, they get some of the same issues that we have, where their joints hurt, and you can really tell when they just don't want to move. Both of our dogs are almost 10 years old now, and you can see it. I mean, you'll see them get up and stretch a lot more than they did when they were younger, but we have stuff to be able to help them. So again, we're going to always dilute with carrier oils such as fractionated coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, almond oil, jojoba oil. All of those will be fine for the animals. I don't know whose dog this one is, but he is kind of cute too. One thing to be really cautious about, I know I'm just going to touch on this because we see so many people walking their dogs this time of year because it's nice out. Walking them on the asphalt streets can actually burn their pads. So this would be an area where lavender would be a good place to put on their pads because lavender is good for burns. It will help soothe their hot paws if you happen to take them for walks on hot days. Okay, Anybody wants to take a screenshot of this, I'm going to try to move everything out of the way so that you have the ability to take a screenshot of this, because here you'll see some of our top oils and they're listed by A, B, C, D, or E, and how they relate to the amount of weight versus the drops of essential oil. So if everybody would like to, or anybody would like to take a picture of this, go ahead and do this. And if you're unfamiliar with the way these blends are called, like the anti-aging blend and a repellent blend, digestive blend, that's Digest Zen. Repellent blends, TerraShield. Grounding blend is Balance. The repellent blend, I'd have to look that one up because the outdoor blend could be that, the TerraShield. I'll have to look on the side of the bottle. That is kind of a secret. If you
I'll look at it and I'll let you know.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll actually say on the side of the bottle what the name of the blend is. Calming blend. Zendocrine is the detox blend. Does anybody need me to hold this page up, or shall we move on? Feel free to shout out if you have any questions. I see there is something in the chat.
I got it.
Okay, I see it. Thanks. Or if I'm going too fast, let me know. I had my coffee before class, so I'm a little chattery. Okay, let's talk a little bit about tea tree. I have moved stuff out of the way. I'm trying to hide these things, but I can't seem to hide them tonight. Oils to avoid with our dogs. To avoid them, we mean don't use them internally or topically with dogs. Birch, melaleuca, tea tree, and wintergreen. Although I do know we use tea tree because it's part of TerraShield. So it's going to be in a smaller amount. Again, use extreme caution with the hot oils, the oreganos, the basils, the thyme, cinnamon, clove, rosemary, cassia. These are all hot to us, and you can try them. You know, put a drop of cinnamon in your mouth or in your coffee just to get an idea of how hot it is. And you'll understand that your dog's sense of taste and smell is so much stronger than ours, and how much that would escalate with them and could cause them to be extra sensitive. Any questions so far? Liliana, or Liana, I have a question just for you. Is she still here?
Yeah, she's here.
I'm here.
Do you see a teddy bear anywhere on this page? Look closely at the kitty's feet. You see a teddy right here? Look, he has an arm,
I can't see it.
and he has feet. Looks like a teddygram. Okay, I just had to share that.
Yay.
Okay, so now that we have established that all pets are included in this class, these are the top 5 oils for cats. Balance, which is our oil that calms aggressive play. I don't know about you, but my dogs and my cats get extremely playful right around bedtime, to the point where the cats go outside because they're indoor-outdoor cats. They're barn cats, basically, that we've tamed. So they come and go. But that aggressive play and scratching in the living room on the furniture is not going to happen. So they have to go out and play, do their thing, catching whatever comes around the chicken coop. Frankincense is for immune support. It's also good for skin for humans, so it's also going to be good for their skin if they get a bump or a bruise, or maybe they've been fighting with each other and maybe get a little scratch or something. A little dab of frankincense is good for their skin. Cedarwood is calming, and it's also insect protection. Lavender is, again, one that will soothe any seasonal irritations. Purify reduces urine orders and also supports ear health. So if your pets do get any problems like with ear mites, Purify would be a good one to use. Also to diffuse. You're going to dilute again with carrier oils such as fractionated coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil. All of these are fine for our pets. I guess I have to erase the teddy bear now.
I just wanted to let you know, Mary, that the grounding blend is Balance and the outdoor blend is TerraShield.
Okay, good. So I got it right.
You also have a question about what is good for oral health for dogs and how to use it.
Oh, okay. I will look in my book and we'll see what we can do. But let me get this going where people can start doing their screenshots. And I got to take that teddy bear down first. Okay, oral health. I will share, which I can't really share with you on the screen, but there is an app that I have that's called Spoil Your Pet. And let's see if I can show you what it actually looks like in the App Store. Okay, I got an idea. Let me do it this way. We'll take a picture so I can zoom in. Okay, I can't see myself. Let me know if I'm, let's see.
Yeah, we could see it.
Okay, you can see it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can go to this and download this from your app store. It's called Spoil Your Pet, and it's what I'll use to look up this question we have about the oral health and see if we can find anything on that. Was that oral health for a cat or a dog?
It's a dog.
It's a dog? Okay.
And it was called Spoil Your Pet?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Now, mine says that it's $4.99. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, okay.
I compared prices with books and they were like $20. And now, right now, there's no essential oil books that you can purchase. There's one little paperback one that Brittany has, and I've used it, but I have not bought that one. I did use it for this class though. Some of these slides actually came from that book. I will have to look a little further, dig in to see what I can find. But if you put your, Evelyn, I think I have your information. I'll be able to send you information directly in regard to oral health.
Lovely, thank you.
You're on Tammy's team, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, we're on the same team, so we're kind of all together. I'm just gonna write it down so I don't forget.
Well, now this Spoil Your Pet, if we were to go to this app, will this be will it cover a large variety of problems that pets have that oils can address?
Yes, it
Or-
does. I'll give you an
Okay.
idea. I'll just start at A. Abscesses, and I'm not going to read every one because we'll be here
Yeah.
for a while. Anxiety, arthritis, bone pain, I can't say this word. I'll skip that one. It means when they eat their own stool.
Uh-huh.
Demodex, diarrhea, dry skin, fleas, grief and loss, grooming, heat stroke, how to use essential oils, how to use this app, parasites, lipomas, litter box powder, mange, mastitis. I mean, I'm only halfway through.
Right.
Pyometra. It's pretty extensive. And it does get updates. So that's included when they do an update.
Great. Okay.
And I have an iPhone, so I don't know if it's iPhone specific or not, but mine is an iPhone, so that's how I
don't know.
to get it.
I don't know that much about apps and things like that, but if I buy this for my iPhone, will it also go over to my iPad, or do I have to
Good
buy it?
question. I'll tell you in 1
It
second.
will, if you use the same email or iCloud address for both items.
I'm sorry, what?
If you use the same email address or iCloud address for both items, your phone and your iPad, then it will link.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, well, automatically, or I have to load it onto the iPad?
I believe you could just have to load it it'll have an arrow next to it instead of a price, and you just download it on your other devices.
Yeah, it's on my iPad automatically. It depends on how you have your devices set up. If they talk to each other in sync, it'll automatically go there. And
Okay.
Kathy, I can help you with that too.
Okay.
We're gonna have
Well,
a weekend.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Mary.
Okay, you love those little kitties? I just saw the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, Liana wanted to tell you.
Yeah, well, wait till the end. Okay, so everybody ready? Did you get your screenshot of this?
Wait. Let me get it. Yes.
Okay. We have a little grumpy cat here. Sorry, I have to move everything around. Hopefully you're able to see past it. But what oils to avoid with cats? We do hear lots of people, like even this past weekend doing the farmer's market, 2 ladies were in front of the booth, in the booth area, but they were having a conversation about you can't use oils on pets. It'll kill them. And I had to speak up, even though I wasn't part of their conversation, but I had to explain that if you buy oils at Target or the Dollar Tree, you're not getting pure oils. And the one lady then says, well, it says it's 100% pure. And I said, I agree with you. It does say that, but there's no regulations. So all they have to do is put 4 drops of 100% pure oil in, and they can put that it has 100% pure oil in that bottle. That doesn't mean the whole bottle is filled with it though. It could have fillers. It could have other chemicals that even are flammable. So read your labels. And that's why we have to be very careful around pets with oils that you don't buy from doTERRA, because our oils are tested. Our oils have been tested with animals, and the ones that we talk about in class, we have had good success for. We have several vets who work with doTERRA and the scientists to make sure that these work. And with our websites, Return to Wellness, as well as Oil Authority, we can reach out to these doctors to talk to them about what to do if we have a particular problem, for guidance. Not necessarily free, but we have 2 vets that I'm aware of on our local team with the, not local to Panama City, but on our Facebook team, Return to Wellness. Janet Rourke and Pam Yamamoto, I think is her name. So if you're not part of these Facebook groups, reach out to who enrolled you and get involved in them so that you can get an invitation to these groups, so that if you have any questions with your oils and your pets, it's a good resource. Again, oils to avoid topically and internally with cats would be basil, the citrus oils, birch, which birch we don't have as an available oil just every day. But if you go to the convention in person this year, birch is going to be a free oil that is in your gift bag when you get there, your swag. Cinnamon, clove, dill, didn't know we had dill, fennel, melaleuca, which is tea tree, oregano, peppermint, thyme, rosemary, spearmint, and wintergreen. So again, these hot oils, being very careful with animals. Okay, some more recipes now. So if any of my boxes are showing as a black square on your screen, let me know and I'll shove them out of the way. For outdoor protection, bug spray, you can make your own by using 20 drops of arborvitae, 30 drops of TerraShield, and 20 drops of lemongrass. Fill a 2 to 4 ounce spray bottle with essential oils and top with water, and then spray them before they go outside. Another one is a rejuvenating skincare spray. And again, these only apply to our oils. So sometimes our dogs get little scrapes and boo-boos just playing out in the yard, where they just maybe here in this yard, they get fire ants. So they do get little boo-boos. So being able to catch them when they're doing a lot of licking, or maybe rubbing their bellies on the grass, or their faces on the grass, licking in between their paws, they're probably going after something that's been an irritation for them. So having a natural solution for them, and this is a good one. You use a 30 ml spray bottle, 10 drops of lavender essential oil, 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of myrrh, as well as 2 drops of helichrysum, which is really good for skin, 1 tablespoon of colloidal silver, and then top that bottle off with 100% pure aloe juice. You know, in our area, I know that you can go to the grocery and buy a big aloe, because I've made this one. And then you're gonna basically peel that outer skin off and then blend up the juice portion. It'll stay intact. But then mix all those ingredients and then shake it before each use. Spray the area as needed 2 to 3 times per day. If the animal wants to lick the area, you can cover it with a bandage or a t-shirt or a sock, or you can buy one of those cones at any of the pet stores or Tractor Supply so that they can't lick themselves. It's safe if they do lick it, but it's just something that we don't want them to lick it off. We want it to do what it's supposed to do, and that's help heal their skin. So this spray is safe for all pets. You can dilute it even more for pocket pets like birds and hamsters, those little tiny pets or little baby chicks. I had a situation with fire ants where an egg in mid-hatch was attacked by fire ants, and the little chick ended up having little ant bites on around its neck. I used a little bit of Correct X on it, and that helped for the duration. Sadly, this little chick, he did pass away, but not due to the ant bites. I won't go into why this this chickie died, but anyway, we can use our oils even with our small pocket pets and birds. Okay, a healthy coat fur spray. 10 drops of rosemary, 3 drops of geranium. Put it in a 2 ounce spray bottle with essential oils, and then top that off with fractionated coconut oil and apply it to the coat and then brush it out. Anybody need to take a picture of that one? All right, here we have soothing shampoo. No need to rush to Pet Supplies Plus. We can make our own using 90 mLs of unscented Castile soap, water, aloe vera juice, vegetable glycerin, 3 drops of lavender or Roman chamomile. You can also use 30 ml of apple cider vinegar. We can use that if shampoo is not rinsing out well. So if you have a dog that has really dense fur, that might be a better usage. I will say use caution using vinegar because it can burn your dog. Vinegar can be very harsh. I didn't know that. And when we lived in the Dominican Republic, our little dog that we adopted from being a street dog, she had Demodex, which is a type of mange, not contagious. It's a little tiny mite that lives in the hair follicle. And they're born with it if their mothers had the same problem. Her skin was taking the effects of it. So I did use apple cider vinegar on her, and I should have diluted it a whole lot more. And anyways, so definitely dilute it and keep in mind the dog's weight. So the smaller the dog or the smaller the animal, more dilution. Optional here is to use 1/4 teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil or almond oil if you need more moisture. You can also add oatmeal, put it through a blender to grind it up, add a little more water if it's needed so that you get that desired consistency. Oatmeal is really good for our skin as well as our pets. And you can, even at Pet Supplies Plus, you can buy natural oatmeal shampoo for your dogs, but we can make it. So mix all those ingredients together and then shampoo it normally like you would. And typically, just like us, we shampoo in and rinse and then shampoo again. Same with the animals. Be careful to avoid their eyes and nose and ears. It doesn't say anything about the ears there, but we can create some major issues for dogs if we let water get into their ears. So be real careful there. We have another recipe here for gentle dog shampoo. Feel free to take a picture of that also. It's a make and take with the Castile soap and water. Always shake it well before you use it so you keep everything mixed up. And then we also have a shampoo and conditioner blend here for a pet wash. So you get 3 different types depending on your choice. Lavender, spearmint, we should say the dog's choice. Maybe you find out they really don't like that smell, so you can mix it up. So feel free to take a screenshot of this if you'd like. And then, I don't know about you, but our dogs do spend a lot of time out in the country, out here on the property. So when they come inside, they stink. They smell like outside, but not the good smells of outside. So then they get in their pet beds or in their crates, and then the crates smell. So we can make up a little all-purpose spray just for them using the essential oils and water, and then lightly spray on a regular basis to keep your fur babies' beds clean, or even them. I personally think we need to come up with something for the doggy door that as they come into the house, it's like a car wash, you know, how the car goes through and you just automatically get this little spray. We need that, at least being out here in the country. Okay, time to calm those crazies. I know we talked about dogs and having issues with being afraid. So we do have things for that. Lavender, frankincense, and fractionated coconut oil. And who doesn't like a massage? You can actually massage this onto them, and that's going to help calm their feelings, those anxious feelings because of fireworks and storms and for whatever reasons that they would be having these moments of anxiety. Well, that is it. Anybody else have any questions? Or need a screen to be shown again so that you're able to take a screenshot of it? This is Bella, by the way. She is smiling in that picture.
I wanted to ask a question. When you were talking, excuse me, about the oils that you use when they're older and their joints hurt, because I massage the dogs when they're when they get older and their joints are hurting. And I have a tendency to massage them and kind of relax them that way.
Sure.
But now I'm going to use the oils. Would you just separate the hair and rub it on their
Yeah.
skin?
To get down to the fur or down to the skin. Let me pull up one for bone pain.
Because you were saying use the oil, and I thought, not real sure how you do that. So just getting down to the fleshy part on the joint area.
Hey, Mary, stop sharing so we can see you.
Okay. I can't see you guys either.
Oh.
Okay, 1 second, Kathy.
Okay, sure.
Do you see that kitty on the top right corner?
The one that is gone now, but it was, yeah.
Oh, he's
With the love heart.
he has a heart.
Yeah.
So cool.
Okay, for bones. You would use the massage blend, which I believe is Aroma Touch.
Yeah, I think that's what you said, aroma touch. Yeah.
Yep, it says,
That is correct.
not only relieves pain, but also helps to repair injured tissue, soothes muscles, enhances blood flow. For greater support and enhanced relief, you can add Siberian fir, helichrysum, and copaiba, which is good for inflammation to help reduce it.
Okay.
For dogs, this is how you do it. Apply 1 drop of the massage blend, Siberian fir, and helichrysum, diluted in 2 teaspoons of carrier oil near the area this is fracture. So if it had a break,
Yeah.
2 to 3 times daily. After 4 weeks, you're going to decrease your frequency.
Okay. Now, where did you get that? Was that from what
The
you
app.
just presented?
Yeah,
Oh,
just from the app.
okay, good. Okay.
In our reference books too, probably have different recipes. I don't have everything earmarked, but if you have any further questions, I'll be happy to look it up and
Okay.
we can talk more about it.
Thank you
Little
so much
Ruby.
for teaching the class, Mary. You did amazing. It was good information. I took several screenshots. I'm going to be
Yeah.
sharing with some of my customers.
Well, thank you.
Oh.
It was strange because I couldn't see anyone. My screen is like full screen and I can't get it to not be full screen.
Oh. Well, it was really good. I enjoyed, there was a lot of it that's, I like she was saying, I took screenshots of that I hadn't had before. So this is good.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah.
still tweaking it. I'm looking for more books on oils or pets and oils, just for my own peace of mind, because I want it. I'm kind of a science geek and I want to know more of the whys. So it's a work in progress. I know it can't be too long though, so I can only just hit certain topics, but
Well,
again,
you did a great job.
our
Thank you
return
very
to
much.
wellness site, the two vets that are on that are doTERRA people, definitely are worth reaching out to, or even going to some of the podcasts and doing a search for them for any further information, because I know that
Earn it all.
the vet has the one, Joanne Rourke, I think is her name. She has several podcasts.
That's something I want you to show me how to do. I don't know how to do that either.
Yep, that's where we will
Class.
definitely do that.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yay.
everybody,
Hey, Mary, I thought you did a great job. I felt like I had a good amount of information that touched on each major thing with a pet. We don't have a pet, so I didn't need it for me, but I needed it for like a friend. And the dog has like really bad allergies that it affects like their skin, they lick a lot and all that. So it was perfect, like the rejuvenating skin spray and everything that you had in the slides. And then even with the shampoos, you had like 3 different types. So that was great.
good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. If you have any further questions, or if you want to, I thought I would look real quick and see for allergies.
And I love all the funny stuffs.
You did a great
Yeah,
job.
the
You did a
cats
great
with
job,
the
Mary.
Thank
heart.
you.
The teddy bear.
Yeah, I can send you a couple screenshots if you'd like, Lisa, for allergies.
Sure, you can shoot them over.
Do you have to give me your contact information? I don't know that I have yours. I think you're in a different leg.
On WhatsApp, you can send it to
Oh,
me.
yes, I can do it that way. That's right.
I'm gonna go, Mary.
Okay,
I
night.
enjoyed-
Okay,
Talk to you
good
tomorrow, Kathy.
Okay, good night.
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 Yeah, thanks so much, Mary. We appreciate it. This was great.
Thank you. I'll be talking with you later, Lisa.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know if I'm able to help this person. I'll let you know what my findings are.
Okay, so on WhatsApp, do I just look for Lisa Kriswicki?
Yeah, you can actually go into like our group chat and then click on my name.
Okay,
And
I know you
can
said there were
click on-
2 Lisas.
There are, and like mine is Lisa Johnson Kriswicki, and hers is just Lisa Johnson.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, super
Okay.
confusing.
I'll find it, or she'll text back and say, what are you sending me those for? All righty then. I'll send you some screenshots on allergies with dogs too.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have
Night.
a great night. It was nice to, get to actually meet you finally.
Well, thank you. Nice to meet you too. Bye.
Bye. Good night.